I'd like to welcome you today to this fantastic exhibition on heavenly horses. Let's take a look. When you come in, you may almost be trampled underfoot by some horses. I'll come back to those in a moment. To move through the exhibition, you can use the directional pad on the bottom right of your screen, or you can use your mouse by simply clicking and moving around. You can click onto any of the panels to find out more information. Simply click and you'll see the information. The point is that you might have difficulty in reaching the start of the exhibition, which is right behind the horses. The solution is to point to any object on the wall behind them, and to click, then exit the detailed view, and you can move around. The first room starts with the Han Dynasty, which ruled China for over 400 years, from 200 BCE, and runs through to about 600 CE. Let's get back to these incredible bronze chariot horses in front of us. These are from the tomb of Emperor Qi Shi Huang, famous for the terracotta warriors. He was the emperor responsible for opening up the Silk Road and gaining access to the heavenly horses of the Fergana Valley. The bronze horses were only discovered in 1980 and are on the list of artifacts that may never be moved out of the country. You will never see them anywhere else. The same is true for the bronze running horse of Gansu. It too dates from 200 BCE, and it runs so delicately that it barely touches the bird that is standing perilously under its right rear hoof. The rest of the room exhibits some of the earthenware representations of horses, and some fine details from various tomb murals. The second room is devoted to the Tang Dynasty, which ruled from 618 to 907 CE, and which is known as a high point in Chinese civilization. The Tang Dynasty significantly increased the number of horses in government stables to support its military campaigns, postal system, and overall administration. At the start of the period, the government stables numbered between 5,000 and 10,000. By the time of the reign of Emperor Zhenzong, between 712 and 756 CE, their number had swollen to a staggering 700,000 horses. I confess I have a little difficulty in getting through this room, but click on one of the pieces on the far wall and that will move you past the horses to look further. Emperor Zhenzong loved his horses and commissioned carvings of 6 of his favourites for this mausoleum. Unfortunately, 2 were stolen and are now in the United States. On the panel to the left, we suggest a simple way of getting them back. If you turn around, you can't help noticing the beautifully glazed ceramic horse figures. These glazed statues were typical of the Tang Dynasty. The black one in front of us was the most expensive one ever bought on the open market. Guess how much it cost? No, I'm not going to tell you. On the left side of the wall, take a look at the horse art in 2 murals, which drifts through to the 13th century. The third room is devoted to the horse art of the Yuan dynasty, founded by Mongol horsemen from the north. You know how to do it by now, so let's plunge in. There is no need to explain why the Yuan liked horses. However, under the Yuan dynasty, scroll painting became a favourite medium for their portrayal. It is difficult to select a favourite, but see the one here on the right. Press the icon and the painting will unscroll before your very eyes, revealing hundreds of horses moving across the plains. Horse art also became a vehicle for political dissent. Secretly done hand scrolls were hidden. These 3 are some of the most able artists of the age. And finally, the most beautiful horse in the middle. Richard liked the image so much that he used it here. So if you want to own one like it, type Studio Aiming Dynasty Horse into your search engine and it's yours for around $300. Alternatively, there might be some wire in the shed. there is an e-library available with free online publications. I hope that you've enjoyed this exhibition. It's one of our most ambitious yet, and I wish you the very best in discovering the other exhibitions in the Silk Road Virtual Museum.